let's get up in this bitch. Yes, sir. Let's get up in this bitch. What's up? What's up? Happy Super Bowl Sunday, y'all. Yeah. Happy dang Super Bowl Sunday. Let's get rid of that picture there. Let me show my pretty face up in this bitch. Yeah, coming to you live from the bedroom. From the bedroom. Got that bed action tonight. That's what we're doing. We're doing a little bed action gameplay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to play, man. I'm so excited. I'm gonna try to kill this boss real quick. This boss got me the hand-me-downs. I want to beat this boss. This old mini boss. But I might need to do some things first. I had my son trying to beat it earlier because he was like a Dark Souls expert. Yo, what's up, Grease? I gotta put this boss back in his place. This boss killed the shit out of me earlier. This mini boss, the mad puppet. But I gotta do a couple of things first. Super Bowl's looking good, man. Hopefully the Kansas City Chiefs will go down. They losing 10-0 right now. All right, where? All right, let's go to the most recent Stargazer. Yo, the usual suspects are back in the house. What's up? What's up? Happy Sunday. Happy Monday morning, Sunday night. All right. Oh, yeah, this wasn't the most recent Stargazer. That's right, my son switched. Let's go over here. Let's get my souls. Yeah, man, the 49ers are looking good, man. Christian McCaffrey got a touchdown. Got a field goal. I like how the Kansas City Chiefs haven't scored any points yet. It's not that I like one team or the other, but I like Christian McCaffrey. I mean, he's been a beast of a player for a long time. And I like to see him get a Super Bowl ring finally. That's right, usual suspects at the usual buy time. We're going to come back and kill that guy. Or at least we're going to try to. I need to do a few things first. I want to switch handles on my doodad here. On my doodad, let's go back to the hotel. Yeah, I tried to have my son beat this boss earlier just to see if he could do it, because he's like a Dark Souls expert. But I guess because the button configuration's kind of new, he got his ass whooped a couple of times. So this is the first boss that I've had trouble with. All right, let's come over here.
I know my way around a weapon.
I bet you do.
Want to look at something?
Yeah, I got something I want you to look at. All right, let's assemble weapons. All right, let's disassemble this. And what is that? Because that's I want a longer handle for this weapon. So let's see what this does. All right. Switch display. Okay, Fable. Gather your strength for a big forward piercing attack. No, I don't want that. What's the wrench one do? Use it immediately after guarding an attack for more power. That might be good. And the booster glaive is gather your strength for a powerful slash attack. Or the fire axe handle. Allows you to temporarily withstand an enemy's attack. I don't know. Kind of like that, but I don't know how heavy it is. Alright, let's take this apart. And let's now assemble a weapon. Alright, equip a new weapon. Let's take the coil stick head with... Well, that's a pretty long handle, though. Oh, that's the acidic spear. Pipe wrench. Oh wow, 11, 15. Alright, assemble this weapon. Okay. Now let's alter the handle and see what it says. So still advanced is the best one. Alright, let's go out here real quick and see what it does. That's a little longer. I don't know. Alright, let's try this again. See, I want to use that. I want to use the top part, but I want a longer handle. All right, let's disassemble that. That's the longest one, but I don't like the weapon damage that it does. I don't want a spear attack. No, let's see what it does. Do that. Okay, now let's equip a new weapon. Let's do this. And that. Okay, assemble the weapon. Alright, let's come out here. And I like how you can kind of like customize all this. Yeah, see, it doesn't look like it's that much, that extra. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that it switched it from a slash weapon to a pierce. Alright, we'll just go ahead and stick with the fire handle.
I know my way around a weapon.
And then we'll go back and try this boss here. Alright, assemble weapons. Let's go ahead and take you apart. And let's assemble a new weapon. Let's do that. Big pipe wrench. That might be good. Alright, alter handle. Ooh, technique goes up a little bit. Oh, wow. That goes up by 8. Jesus. I wish I had another advanced crank. Shit. I used it already. Alright, let's equip this weapon. You know what that I don't like. It gives it the moveset of the other weapon, and it makes it that heavy as well. All right, let me just put it back to how it was before, because this weapon was really quick before. All right, sorry, so that's a waste of time. Unless I'm gonna have a weapon like of the same weight, but that. Yeah, alright, let's do that, and where's my electric coil stick? Alright, let's just assemble this and be done with it. Alright, let's go buy some consumables. Let's go to the Malum district. I want to get some throwables to throw at this boss. Bought a new plane today. I'm gonna be trying that bitch out tomorrow night. I bought the for $10. I had $10 to spend. I bought the DHC de Havilland 4 Caribou. It's a pretty awesome plane, but there's no there's no autopilot. But I like it. It's a really cool plane, and it's made by Microsoft, and Obrix, I think, is the
bosses work hard too, you know?
Yep, they sure do, buddy. Alright, we need, let's see here. Throwing cell, that's good. Do I have anything I can sell? Temporary, that protects, no, do I have any ergo I can sell? Nope. Alright, let's purchase some of these. Alright, let's buy a throwing cell. Alright, let's buy the rest of those. Alright, now let's go fight this boss. Yep. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I flew it. Well, I didn't fly it. I did the first like 2 or 3 checklists on it earlier today, just to kind of try it out, man. It's really cool. It's not like that difficult, but it's got a lot of cool mechanics. Like you can lower the tailgate in the back, like to let the troops out and shit like that. And it's got some cool liveries to it. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting airplane. All right, what am I doing here? Let's go ahead and get rid of this, unequip, and let's put where's the throwing cell that I bought? Oh, throw objects right here. All right, I got 5 of those. I'm only gonna start throwing these if I think if I'm gonna get close enough to beating this boss. Otherwise, I'm not gonna worry about it. And let me unequip that there and put that up here. All right, this boss is pretty fucking tough. Doesn't look tough when I watch other guys beat it, but oh, I should have been able to parry that. Man. Getting this perfect parry out is tough sometimes. Trying to get those perfect parries down, man. I'm not gonna spend too long on this guy, by the way. I'll do it like 4 or 5 times. If I don't beat him, I'll go to do something else. Maybe play the train game after this. All right, let me look at switching a few things here. All right, assemble, switch. No, okay, yeah, no, nothing there I need to do. Let me look at these amulets here. All right, max HP, increase weight limit. Slightly heavy, I guess that's okay. All right, upon successful perfect art temporary increases damage. No, I don't want that. All right, increases damage on all puppets. Oh, I'm just barely heavy. Shit, how do I reduce my weight, man? I guess if I used a different arm, that would help. Let's use a different arm, because that arm's pretty heavy. Alright, switch arm. Let's put on this one here. Now, can I... Oh, I can't move at the same time, though. That's the thing. Alright. Oh, whatever. Let's rest, and then we'll try it again. Yeah. Yes, it does thing, man. I've had that plenty of times, man. Ugh. Yeah, that's the worst. Almost the worst, man. That shit does sting. That's for sure. I had a perfect parry, but then I fucked it up. When it goes red like that, it's a perfect parry. I should be able to parry those. Oh, you know what? I might not have the right thing to do that, actually. Alright. Yeah, because I've watched other guys parry those, but I might not have the right equipment to parry that. Alright, so that's number 2. I'm only going to try it 5 times tonight. Because I'm not like in a huge rush to beat this guy. I just wanted to try it again. No! I almost staggered him. Son of a bitch. This by far is the toughest boss that I've fought in this game so far. Every other boss I've done pretty short work of. And this boss is optional, but he dropped something that will help my character a lot, so... You fuck. It's got a belly like me. Alright, this will be the last time. I will beat this guy. Probably won't be tonight. Let me get rid of this mask. Maybe that mask is the problem. Let's put my hat back on. And my glasses. Alright, maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm not dressed up for the occasion. That's not fair. I gotta get better at parrying. If I can do that, I'll be fine. You bitch. No, I had him staggered. All right. Yeah, the Willy Wonka, that's right. All right, that's it for this guy. Let's go do something else. I got to get better at the parrying deal with him. Once I get that down and I get those perfect parries, I'll be in much better shape. I just got to practice more. All right, let's go do something else. I don't want to spend all night on the same thing. Let's go do some. We can do some car mechanic simulator. We can do some train simulator. We can take a deep dive into the. We could take a deep dive into the de Havilland. We could do squadrons. Let's do some train simulator, I guess. Yeah, that game is all about parrying, and I've never been great at parrying, even like in Dark Souls. Dark Souls, I use Star Wars. Okay, we can do Star Wars. Let me just wait for this to finish loading, and then I'll put it on. Yeah, that Star Wars game is kind of fun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hey man, I'm a nerd. I'll be a nerd too. I like Star Wars. All right, 10-3 at halftime. Ten to 3. All right, play as bacon strips will do. I gotta remember the controls. It's been like a week since I played this game. I just gotta look at the controls for just a couple of seconds when we first get into it. Yeah. Bravo Airspace, he does pretty good. Yep, that's for sure. Yeah, Bravo Airspace, man, he's pretty good shit. So I tried a flight this morning. That same Dreamliner flight that I've done a few times now from Toronto to Chicago, and I did the whole flight. Everything turned on except for like liveries. Everything was turned on. Live weather, live time, photogrammetry, multiplayer. Everything was turned on. When I loaded the flight, I put everything in except I didn't put a star in. I left the landing out of the equation. I put the runway in and like the type of landing, the approach in, but I left the arrival out. And everything was perfect. As soon as I put that standard terminal arrival in, that's when everything started fucking up. That's when the stuttering started to happen.
So I'll just say, I'm honored to assume command of the Temperance in this fleet.
That's funny.
Squadron's reputation for bravery and integrity.
But yeah, I couldn't believe it. As soon and I did it as we were descending. Like we were like 100 miles from Chicago, and it started stuttering as soon as I put the arrival information in. So there might be something to that.
I imagine you're excited to join the action. Speaking of, here's the rest of your squadron.
Yep, I'm excited. Can I skip this part? Yeah, let me look at the controls real quick, honey. Watch out, honey. All right, that's right. Maximize weapon. That's right. The D-pad is the other stuff. We got throttle and roll for the left, pitch and yaw for the right. Fire is a trigger. Target wheel, right. Left auxiliary, right auxiliary, deploy countermeasures. Focus shields. Cycle targets is A. Okay, all right. I think I got it for now. I might need to switch this though, invert this, because usually I push up and it goes down, and right now I'm pushing up and it goes up. That's a little new for me. Not sure if I kind of like that yet or not. Hey,
You arrived.
you're Akbar's brother,
Otto, meet our new
I guess. That's a
Oh, the one
knockoff
who's
Akbar.
at Foster Haven. Ardo Baradai, Fleet Intelligence.
It's a trap, isn't it? Say it, Ardo.
I heard they rewarded
It's
you
a
for traveling
trap.
to Chandrila. A real honor. Very safe. But a good pilot shouldn't just gather
How did this guy defect from the other side and he's already in command?
back into the action.
How the hell does that
Sort
happen?
of to that around here.
Like, where's the vetting process? Where's the trial at? Like, the test run with this guy to make sure he's okay? Like, we just take him out of the Empire gear and we just put him right in command. That makes sense.
As you've no doubt experienced, the Empire is jamming communications across the sector.
Just jamming.
I fear these blackouts could be a prey.
Jamming like in
Vanguard Squad.
Spaceballs.
I need you to split up to solve this.
Got the bleeps.
Frisk and Grace,
Creeps.
bring our new pilot to the Brental systems.
Sir, they jammed the radar.
Investigate, haven't
What
reported.
flavor is it?
Find out what happened to them.
Raspberry, sir.
Regroup with your squadron near the planet Cavus.
Ah,
Gunny and Dio.
you raspberried us.
If I were still an Imperial, well, I'd send jamming.
Lone Star gave us the raspberry.
Knowing the Empire, I expect they're using these jamming vessels to disrupt our long-range comms. They'll have TIE squadrons in tow. Destroy all Imperial squadrons and jammers.
You got it.
Communications must be restored. For projects.
Are you flying with the straighter or what are you doing?
When you've succeeded, regroup and return to the Temperance. Let's see how you do, Vanguard.
What was the dude's name from A Force Awakens? UB40. What was that guy's name? The black trader. UB40. Finn. That's what it was. It was Finn. All right, I got to do these since it's my first time here.
Welcome to Vanguard Squadron. You'll do great things.
Who does your tats, bro? They're pretty cool.
This is an amazing team. I went from semi-pro racing to fighting the Empire.
Did you?
Quite a change.
That's excellent. All right, let me skip you.
Everyone in Vanguard, whatever the, according to, see,
Oh, well, nice talking to you. Thank you for your time. I just want to fly. Do I need to talk to you too? All right, we'll talk to Grace for a second.
Hello.
Oh, you look somewhat normal.
Vatara Sina. Grace, if you like. It's a pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you
I've been in
too.
Vanguard long enough for Gunny to trust me with second position. And she does.
Those are some pretty big pens you have in your shirt there, and your jacket.
Families. Well.
What's in that tube? Is it drugs?
sooner or later-
Is it a gas mask for weed?
Yes.
I bet you they got some good galactic weed out there. Got that Empire Kush.
Then I take great. See you out there.
See you later. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Two Pilot. I have quite a bit. I have a fair amount of his liveries. His are pretty stable from what I've seen. All right, let's talk to Gunny. We got to talk to these people first before we can do our mission.
Finally,
Ah!
chance to get acquainted. Like I said,
That looks like that alien from that
keep your nose clean.
Louis Gossett Jr. movie from the 80s.
We had calm blackouts like this right
I forget the name of that movie.
Dated Minbin.
That was a pretty good movie, though, Louis Gossett Jr. I think that was before he was in that airplane movie, where him and
Frisk and Grace today.
that young kid flew from like Colorado to Iraq in like 2 hours on one tank of gas,
With your squadron.
and then with two F-15s or F-16s, I forget what they were, they like blew up half of Iraq,
Get to your ship.
and they were able to save the kid's father. They had enough weapons to blow up half of Iraq. All right, Frisk. Don't touch me. Yep, F-Source is good too. Sounds like you're changing your tune, my man, about liveries and third parties. I hope I haven't been a bad influence on you.
How was I supposed? That's what's great about this. Say,
You're kind of scary looking, dude.
I'm
I'm not gonna lie.
We could go a few rounds, huh?
Alright, you're gonna for rounds. No thanks. I think I like to be by myself for a while. But thank you.
You ready to go? Just hop in the cockpit.
All right. Do I need to talk to anybody else? There's Zerelda, and then I can take off.
A mission already? Good.
Probably.
For waiting around. Got an X-wing ready for you
That
here.
DC guy's probably pretty good.
If you need... Sorry. I was going...
Yeah, I've had pretty good success with a lot of the liveries outside of, it seems like, Four Simmers. Let me type it in here, Four Simmers. Four Simmers, I've had some issues with, but
the X-Wing. Backbone of the Rebel Alliance and our new republic. A good old
but the other ones I've had pretty good. You know, Two Pilot and the other ones I've used. All right, hide loadout. Yeah, I mean, I can't change the loadout, so. All right, let's launch. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I agree. You know, but if you're trying to role play as like a certain airplane, you know, I mean, it certainly helps the, you know, the immersion part of it. So when you go outside and you look at the plane, you know, it's what it's supposed to look like. But
I'm loading in your astromech droid now. Keep an eye on it.
I want R2-D2. No, that's like R2-42. That's a different color. You're not R2.
We got a pre-flight check to do.
Be nice. Don't call him a tin can. That's my droid.
Radar. Working like a dream.
Sweet.
Loading out data. Looking good.
When are you going to let me push some buttons?
Combat display? Check. Primary weapons. Charged up. Ready to take down ties.
Yeah, I'd like to try.
Throttle and boost.
What does that button? What does the big red button do? Zerelda, what does the red button do?
Never better. You're welcome. All systems.
Help me, Zerelda.
5, you are clear for
You're my only hope.
Good luck out there.
Help me, Zerelda. You're my only hope. If we want to get super real, though, we need to get the tree modification so the trees are like real life trees. All right, Seeker, Warheads, B, Laser Cannon.
Away we go. Stay close, Vanguard 5.
You remember your mission parameters, Vanguard Squadron?
Find the scouts, smash the jamming ships. And get back before the captain.
All right, rotate.
I think Commander Javes skipped that in the briefing.
Thanks, Otto. We'll be careful.
All right, side to side, up and down, and roll around. All right, very good. I'm still not sure if I want this inverted or not. It's a little weird to push up and go up, but I'm trying to get used to it. I don't know, let me invert it and see if I like that better. Give me a second here. Controls, invert look. Yeah, the Y-axis. I rack back and forth on the X and Y axis. Enable pressing down will cause the ship to pitch up. Disable to look up when moving. Okay, wait a minute. When enable moving down will cause the camera to look up. And then what's invert flight? Invert axis controls when you're piloting. When enabled, pressing down will cause the ship to... Well, don't I want both of those on together? Alright, let's see if this works. Oh yeah, that's much better.
Our jump point's just ahead.
Yeah, that's much better.
Once you find our missing pilots, all right? See you soon. Good luck, you two.
Punch it, Chewie!
Hyperspace coordinates calculated.
Thanks, Grace.
Engines are hot.
Let's do this, Vanguard Squadron.
Sweet.
This never gets old. Hey, Grace.
Never.
Never gets old for me either.
Let's go.
Alright. Red leader standing by.
Sensors. You got anything, Grace?
Negative. We've got to be able to find someone out here.
Gold leader standing by.
Wait. I've got a Republic signal. Temperance. We may have found them. Heavy interference. Gunny and Kia will take care of that shortly.
We should investigate this signal and regroup with them.
Good idea. Go check it out and let me know what happens. Oh, we got Y-Wings with us. We must be doing some bombings. You talking about a Super Bowl? Nah, if you buy the PMDG, you're not going to have 100. Oh, hang on a second, my batteries are low. If you buy that PMDG, you're not going to buy 100 mods. Come on, dude. You're like anti-mod. I don't believe that. You're like against mods. So like, there's nothing wrong with buying PMDG. They make some good shit. Of course, they might be the whole reason I've had issues. Like you said, maybe I should uninstall everything and reinstall it without PMDG and see if I have any issues at that point. Maybe they're the reason I've had so many issues.
I hope the scouts are all right.
Me too, Grace.
Sweet, I just got a text message from President Trump. Oh, I can't. Please donate more money. I would, but I'm not a Republican anymore. I'm a libertarian. I definitely support him over Biden, though, that's for sure.
There's our target. Let's slow it down.
All right, let's slow it down a little bit. Let's slow it way down.
Heck, our scouts didn't make it. Empire must have found them first.
Oh, man, that sucks.
Case. Where is the Empire? Vanguard 5.
I told you it's a trap.
I know it's macabre, but we need you to lock onto the wreck and get close. Target the wreck and close in. We can't let our allies die in vain. Such brutality. Even that astromech got dusted.
Someone really didn't want these scouts getting home.
Yep, I agree. If everything was stamped by Microsoft,
Signal. Let's
that'd be a different story.
follow me.
Like in the train simulator, like I talked about, like if that was, you know, that one there is pretty much everything is stamped by the train simulator.
I don't like this, Grace.
I hear you.
I don't like your voice, Frisk.
If we're lucky,
Sounds like you're a pedo.
survive the attack. Stay
Sounds
away
like you
from
like to
me.
dibble with little kids. You just have that voice. Well, this is a great mission so far. All we're doing is just flying around. I have a feeling that's going to change any minute, though.
Wait, that's not a New Republic signal. It's Imperial.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that you sold a bunch of your mods.
We're being ambushed.
TIE fighters incoming.
Attack positions. Take them down.
Jesus Christ, can I hit this thing? I might need to put the controls back how they were before. Wait a minute, how do I heal myself up? Ping target, cycle, shields, is it X or B? Yeah, I need to switch back. I just hang on a second. I need to switch my controls back. It's messing me up. I played this so long this way that now it's starting to fuck me up now. It was okay.
Nice. Santi's toast.
Got time for our tails.
That's the last of the ties.
How do I heal myself?
That Kazanti must have been support for the Empire's jamming ships. If we scan the wreckage for its last known trajectory, it could lead us to the jammers.
That's a heck of an idea. Vanguard 5, scan the debris and we'll watch your back.
Is that me again? Whoa!
That's it.
Kazanti debris.
That's
All
all
right,
Vanguard
very good.
5. Let's see. That path was leading them toward Gunny and Keo's coordinates.
If we're quick, maybe we can cut off the Empire before they...
Yeah, I never downloaded any airports or scenery. The only scenery I downloaded was
They don't know we're coming.
like better lights for the airports.
The scouts we lost. Lead the way, Vanguard 5.
You got it, buddy. I got you. Yeah, this is much better having the controls this way.
Next, we face it together.
Yep, me and you, Pato. Me and you. There he is.
Look. 2 Imperial jamming ships ahead.
Okay, standard deflector, standard engine. Okay, LB is repair droid. Okay, that's what I thought.
Frisk, bomb those jamming ships.
Sure thing, Grace. I'll soften them up. You two finish them off.
You can evade missile by making several sharp turns and different divert power to engines and set your throttle at half speed. Okay. No, I'm shaking my head. No, don't hit me.
They're breaking through.
Enemy missile!
We picked up a tire. Do you mind? I'm under fire. Careful, missile tracking you.
What? I was shaking side to side. I was shaking it.
Frisk, bomb those jamming
I
ships.
remember this mission from before. These missiles are a pain in the ass. They say it's you just got to keep shaking like this, but it doesn't usually shake the missile. Come on, recharge, bitch. There we go.
Another Imperial jammer destroyed. Great work, Vanguard 5. Let's finish the last of these ties.
I see him right behind us.
Going into formation.
Come on, man. Where are you at, Ties? Stop fucking around.
I see him right behind us.
Oh, I got no missiles. Oh well.
Nice shot.
That guy's done for.
Joining formation.
Enemies locked onto me.
May I join you? You're safe now.
Thanks.
Oh, I didn't know I had missiles. I do have missiles. Damn it. Shit.
All of them. Good work, everyone.
Stupid Empire. Try to invade.
$400 for a DLC? Are you kidding me?
Gunny, do you read me? We just
What
got
DLC did you buy for $400?
location. What's the situation?
Gunny and Keo are in trouble.
We need to help them now.
Yeah, I remember you said you had all those mods and you sold that account for
Let's move.
like pennies on the dollar or something like that, but I don't know what DLC you're talking. I've never seen a DLC that's $400, dude. Or 400 euros or whatever. That's crazy. What does B do? Oh, deploy countermeasures. Okay. I don't know, man. I spent like 80 bucks on. I spent 80 bucks on like
Let's finish off their ties.
the premium deluxe, and even I mean that was like 100. Whoa, that was cool. But even so, like I've never heard of DLC $400, man. Even if you bought the whole game,
Another goes anti with ties.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows?
That Cassanti just jumped out of the system.
Running scared, I bet. You are like that. You got a tail.
There we go. Blew him up.
That's all the TIE fighters.
Sweet. Well, if you're counting mods as DLCs, then maybe I can see it. I don't really count mods as DLCs, but if you are, then
That'll patch up your hull and stock up your ordnance.
hey, that works for me, buddy. What do I have 3 of? Is that countermeasures?
In formation.
I guess that's countermeasures. Those 3 things. Let me see. Maybe it is countermeasures. Oh, actually, let me look at the loadout. Standard deflector, standard hull, laser concussive missiles. Oh, seeker warheads. That's what those are. Intercept incoming with. I gotcha. Okay, that's what B does. Okay.
Vanguard, we have an Imperial cruiser protecting the last of the jammer. Taking down these ships ain't gonna be easy.
It's a pretty fun game, man. I ain't gonna lie.
We'll keep our countermeasures ready. What's our play? If we take out the jammers first, we can call the Temperance for reinforcements. That's why you're in charge, Gunny.
Shh, I hate when he talks.
Focus on the jammers. Uh-huh.
Thanks, Gunny. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done buying liveries and stuff like that until things get fixed.
Here we go.
Here I am.
That's an enemy lock on.
Keep an eye on the missile incoming meter and press right before impact, okay?
Strain or you're toast. I've got you. Good looking out.
Should have dodged that.
Jesus Christ.
You're in the clear.
You're clear.
Saved my life.
Enemy fighters.
Let me reload. Taking fire.
Jesus Christ. That thing is fucking me up, man.
They have a lock. I'm taking fire.
Locked onto me.
Wow. That's tough, man. Phew.
Here we go.
On your wing.
Missile inbound. Taking damage here.
No shit, we all are.
I see him right behind us.
I'm under fire.
You're in the clear.
So I guess we can't kamikaze these things.
I'm with you. Seems they've locked on.
Oh no. You can always count on me. Thanks.
I'm taking fire.
We need to take out those jamming ships first.
Let's finish off the last one. I'm under fire.
Enemies locked on.
I wish my weapons would cool down quicker so I can fire more lasers. Come on, R4, D4, we can kamikaze this guy.
Taking enemy fire.
We all are, baby. It's okay. Alright, good. That's done.
That's the last of their jammers. New Republic Communications.
Let's destroy the big ship now.
If you read me, we need reinforcements on my position.
You're loud and clear, Gunny. Help is on the way.
Sweet. The trader's on the way.
You got a kill.
Vanguard, backup has arrived.
Empire's in trouble now.
Yep, we got the trader with us. It's not that I don't trust him. I just don't trust him yet.
Here I am.
Sweet, we got our Corvette cruiser with us.
Cruiser destroyed.
Nice.
Not bad, Vanguard 5. Temperance, this is Vanguard Squadron. Mission accomplished.
He sure is, Vanguard. Communications are restored across the sector. I knew you'd work well together.
Yeah, I was a big Aerofly fan.
Come on back to the Temperance.
Yes, Frank, I was about ready to blow up. I was trying to blow myself up, blowing up that ship.
Job well done at the cantina.
Yeah, I was a big Aerofly fan for a long time until this last iteration. They did no improvements from the last couple years. All the planes are still the same, and I can't use it on my iPad anymore after years running it at 60 frames a second. Now all of a sudden I can't. Now all of a sudden my iPad won't run it after years of running it at 60 frames a second. The new one I can't play. But my main problem with them is that they've done no improvements. And most of the world airports, you can't do a cold and dark start at most of the world airports. Most of the time, you have to take off right from the runway, and you can't do a cold and dark start. I like the choice of airplanes they have, and the graphics are good, but I just don't like most of the buttons you can't interact with. You know, it's just there's a lot of problems I have with Aerofly. After playing Microsoft Simulator, I have a lot of issues with Aerofly.
Welcome home, Vanguard.
Wasn't always like that. I used to be a big fanboy of Aerofly, but Microsoft has kind of converted me.
Interested.
Even before I could play it on the console, when I was just playing it on my tablet, the Flight Simulator, Microsoft Simulator on my tablet, I was a big fan. All right, I've been doing this for about an hour. I'm gonna do a little train simulator, I think, and then probably call it a night. And then get ready for launching of a new aeroplane tomorrow. Maybe 2 airplanes, but definitely 1. Yeah, I don't have a PC that can run it. Sweet, mission complete. Metal info. I don't really care about the metal. I'm sure if I didn't die so much, I probably would have. I only died twice, I think. It's not too bad. All right, let's quit. Yeah, I don't have a PC that can run Aerofly, so I just play it on my tablet or iPad actually. But can't do it anymore on the iPad. Wow, Kansas City still down by a touchdown. 3rd and 1 at the Kansas City 11. All right, let's go to the trains. Let's go on a journey. Let's do Mediterranean, right? All right, pantograph, alert, acknowledge. All right, let's put that there. Wipers, sanding, are any of these lights? Okay, there we go there. Oh, wait until 11:56. All right, I have a few minutes. Oops, wrong way. Auxiliary power. These are all circuits. All right, so it looks like there's nothing else I need to worry about. Speed selector forward and back. Power handle off. All right, let's close the door. Hello? How come I can't take off? I might have to do a quick lesson real quick. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let me do a quick lesson on this thing. I forgot. This one you have to, like, engage the circuit breaker and disengage it and shit. Fuck, I forgot about that. Let's do a quick little tutorial on this train. All right, training center. Training, yeah, let's do this. Route introduction. All right, I haven't done this before. Let's do that real quick. Go ahead, Frank. You deserve it. You earned it, Frank. All right, push A.
You've just been awarded some action points. These are displayed in the top right corner of the screen and count towards your overall
Sweet, man. Can I trade them in for cash?
It is necessary to be fully observant of the surrounding world.
I agree.
By looking up, down, left, and right.
Oh man, is it going to be this kind of tutorial? This is gay. Whoa, they got trees. Here, Frank, you can smoke this tree. Let me pull some buds off this tree for you, Frank. You can FedEx some to Greece. They'll have it by tomorrow.
This is one of many interactives to be discovered, but not
Gay!
all of them will be as easy to find as this one.
I just want to know how to fly the train again. This is a cool train. I forget how to play it. I haven't done this train in probably 5 months. Past that gay. I don't know if you guys ever watch a guy, his name is Mahler. That guy. If you check out he does really good breakdowns of like The Force Awakens and the Jedi and all that, the Return of the Sith, the new Jedi movie or whatever it's called. But he says that I forget how he said it, but he said something like when Daisy Ridley was when Rey was trying to talk with fucking the guy with the mask, I forget. Anyways, whenever she was trying to talk to him in the second movie, he was like that she finally found the gay, and now she's able to talk to Kylo Ren. I thought that was funny, man. He's like she found the gay. All right, where am I going here? Oh, I got to get in and out of a seat.
You can pause the experience at any point and review
I don't think this is the kind of tutorial I was looking for. Follow the marker to the staff door. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let's go. Let's go downstairs. But yeah, his shows are excellent. I like watching Mueller. His breakdowns are like many hours long too, like 5 hours. He does long shows. All right, let me sit in the gay. Okay, I got it. What am I supposed to do? Oh, open the staff door and enter the cab. I did, didn't I?
A lot of time will be spent operating trains, so when ready, sit in the driver's seat.
I was kind of ahead of you there. Yeah, this
A heads-up
signal.
display has appeared on the right-hand side of the screen. This is a guide to what the train is doing.
I got to do something with the...
This is the speed display. The current speed will be represented by a moving bar. The red marker indicates the current maximum permitted speed.
Yeah, the graphics are pretty good.
This is the direction display. An arrow will indicate forward,
I don't think this
reverse,
is the
and
right...
neutral.
This is not the right... Well, might as well stick with the rest of it. I've already been through so much of this, but I don't think this is the right
This is the
tutorial.
power display. A number will indicate what position the power control is in. These are the brake indicators. They
Yes.
show the state of the various brake
Brake
systems,
power,
allowing
brake
independent
cable,
management.
equalizer.
In the top right are the signal and speed limit displays.
Yep.
These feature an indication of what is approaching and a countdown distance to when they will come into effect.
That's true.
Some of these displays can be hidden via the settings menu for a more challenging experience.
No thanks.
This train is ready to go. Push the indicated handle all the way forward.
Yeah,
to
that's
get
not
moving.
flashing this time. This is a cool train.
Marseille Saint-Charles station is a major terminal station in the second largest city in France, connecting high-speed rail, including international services, with local regional trains.
Okay, yeah, this is not what I was looking for. Let me go to that other tutorial because I want to know how to turn the something with that circuit breaker I need to do, and I forget what it is. Let me. All right, let's learn how to drive this train. Man, still 10-3. Chiefs are on the it's 3rd and 8 on the San Francisco 41. Still 10-3 San Francisco.
Welcome to driver training here at Marseille. Today you'll be learning to drive this SNCF Series 200 TGV duplex in camion livery.
Sweet.
This brief introduction will cover critical driving controls and passenger operations.
Yes,
so
that's
climb
what I need.
aboard to get started.
I need critical stuff. I just need to know how to reactivate the circuit breaker.
Take a seat in the driver's position because this is where you'll be spending most of your time.
This guy's always so polite.
To begin, you will need to press the service retention cancel button to take control of this service.
All right, very good. Let's push that.
In normal operation, this unit draws electricity from the overhead catenary via a pantograph.
Yep.
However, since the pantograph is currently in the down position, you have to power the initial systems by priming the auxiliary battery.
Yep.
To activate the control desk, set the master switch to active.
Very good.
Now
See, that's what we weren't doing before.
Using the normal and DC positions on the different rotary switches so that it raises up and makes contact with the overhead catenary.
Yep. All right, what am I supposed to do? Set it to DC mode for direct current. And set this to normal. Really? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Now, what about
the DC
this?
setting should be used in the area of Marseille. The LGV setting should be used outside of Marseille.
Right. Okay.
And the AC setting is used in other AC overhead line
I'm
areas.
confused, buddy. Okay.
The circuit breaker will need to be set to allow power
Yep.
to reach the entire train.
That's right. There we go.
Now that the circuit breaker has been set, it will need to be armed. Use the indicated control to rearm it.
There we go.
Lighting is automatically set when enabling the master switch, but make sure you use the low beam lights when passing other trains so as not to blind oncoming drivers. Take a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors.
We're good, buddy. We're loading them up. Oh, they got a field goal to Chiefs.
Next, you need to do the brake test. This ensures that all the brakes are working correctly.
Oh, yeah, I remember this part. That's
First,
right.
press the brake hold button to hold the lead power car brakes into their current state so that you don't roll away.
That's right.
This does mean that during these tests, you will not see the locomotive brake cylinder gauge move at all.
Okay.
And now press the
All right, so brake
use
pressure's
the brake
going back
neutral
down.
switch to disable the brake lever, which will display the blue light indicating that the release portion of your brake lever is now. You can now re-engage the brake control by using the brake neutral switch and confirm that the blue light now goes out. Now that you've tested the emergency brake, you'll test normal brake operations. Then hold the train brake in the release position to raise the brake pipe to 5 bar.
All right. Five bars reached.
Hold the train brake control in
5 bar
until
right
the
here.
brake pipe reads around 4 bar. And that's the brake system fully tested.
Very good. All right.
The reverser is used to set the direction of travel.
That is true.
There are 3 driving modes on
This
the
is still
DTV.
blinking. That bothers me.
Coupling and uncoupling. The speed is limited in this mode and is intended for coupling maneuvers. Manual control. This is usual mode for driving on classic lines.
Mm-hmm.
And selected speed. This uses the
Yes.
speed selector control and is used by the driver on high-speed lines to set the maximum cruise speed.
Cruise control. That's right.
To get started now, select the manual control mode as you are on the classic lines. It's time to get going. Set the doors to locked.
All right.
For this introduction, you'll be driving as far as Aix-en-Provence.
All right.
Finally, press the brake hold button and you should see the yellow light go out, and hold the train brake in the release position to release the brakes.
Press the release button until it's at 5 bar. All right, very good.
The train is now ready to part, so apply a small amount of power to get moving.
Okay, so both power levers do the same thing. All right, we're good. Let's go do that now. Let's give it a try. I think we'll be okay now, maybe. Because a lot of times you don't need to do that braking stuff. To the trains we go. All right. The Mediterranean. Settling in. Okay, Marseille to St. Charles. We need 81.50 for points. All right, let's go, bitch. All right, there we go. Let's see if we can get some power going now. Hopefully we will be okay. All right, active and drive mode is manual control. All right, let's close the doors. All right, I can use LB to all right, we got 5 bar. Alright, something's not right here. We're only moving because of... Okay, hang on a second. Maybe we are supposed to be an LG. Hang on a second. Let's put on some brakes here. Let's switch this off. All right, normal. Manual control. There we go. Now we're going. Jesus. It's a lot to remember with this train. I can't switch modes while I'm driving. Okay. That's the thing, like, I know they said in the training, like, where you're supposed to use the different pantograph modes, but, like, I don't know where I'm at. Whoa, the Chiefs took the lead. Looks like they got a touch. Yep, they got a touchdown. Looks like they got an interception. We got 66 kilometers away. I don't like that there's no lights like on the dashboard at all. I'm sure there's a button that I'm just not pushing. There we go, panel lights. Nope, those aren't it. Wipers, wipers. Gauges, here we go. There we go. Yeah, this game's pretty dope, dude. Oh, this train simulator. My man in Greece said he's going to buy this game. You should buy it, man. It's kind of fun. I think Train Simulator 3 is more fun, but this game's pretty damn close. But everything from Train Sim 2 and 3 you can use in this game, so. Are you sure you bought it, Frank, or is that just the weed talking? Are you sure you bought it, Frank? Yeah, I bought. Yeah, it's fun, man. Like, it's just enough stuff to operate on the inside of the cabin to like keep it interesting. The graphics are pretty good. It runs really good on PS5 and the two Xbox consoles. But if you're planning on playing it on a PlayStation 4, don't waste your time, because that thing makes the fan work extremely hard. Well, I've said it before. I said it last time. You swear on God, Frank? All right. Well, then I guess I have to believe you then. But yeah, we're gonna go to this location. Then I'm gonna end things for tonight. But I'll be back at normal time tomorrow night with a new airplane. The new airplane to fly that we can go up to about 20,000 feet in that airplane, but there's no autopilot. And there's one little Garmin screen that really doesn't mean anything. I really want to find out more about this train. I'm sure there's usually there's some sort of manual online for these things, but I want to find out where, like, okay, so here's like, whoa, Jesus Christ. All right, so somewhere in this map, we need to like switch power sources, and I don't know where it is. We're going to Marseille St. Charles. So we're going the whole length of the route, but you know, we're not in the power mode that we were supposed to be. I don't know. Maybe there's different routes for different train setups. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about this train yet. I just know there's a cruise control feature on this that we're not using right now because I didn't know if it's available or not for this area. And we just had that lesson and it said to use the DC mode, but we're not in DC mode, we're in LGV mode, whatever that is. Sweet. Yeah, me too. The Acela from, or Akela, I forget how to pronounce it, but there's an Amtrak train that was available on TSW3, the Acela, and that one you actually can turn on the tilt feature or leave it off. So it's really cool how they go around those bends and like they kind of like angle down almost like a, you know, like a motorbike rider, you know, when they're doing like the MotoGP, and they kind of angle all the way. I don't really know what the T and the F mean. I think this is battery here, but I don't know what T and F mean. That's why, like, I'd really like a manual online to figure out some of the stuff on this train, because this is one of the more complex trains that are in this game. Like, a lot of the trains you don't need to operate like the circuit breakers and the pantograph and all that. A lot of times you just kind of come right in, set the lights, turn it on, and you're on your way. Can't open the window? That's a first. Usually we can open the window up. I've never tried jumping off the train while I'm going. I may have to try that one day. I have gone, like on the CSX type trains, I have gone out into the front of the train while it was going, like down a hill, and like standing out in the front of the train for a while. That one has doors right in the front, so you can just kind of like go right down and go right out front. That was pretty cool. I'm going a good amount under the speed limit because I want to make sure that I get the most points I can get. I try to get a gold medal every time I do one of these. All right, let's check the score of the game. Not that I really care a whole lot. Up the 49ers. Oh yeah, they didn't get any. +1. Yeah, me too. I hope it is too. I really hope that they make some good improvements. Or are they going to treat it like Aerofly treats their new games that come out, where they just do absolutely nothing? It's the same thing, just wrapped in a new package. Alright, so let's see, we got about 17 miles left, maybe 18 miles. Sometimes on these tracks, when you have different pantograph modes and driving modes, sometimes they'll stop you midway and have you switch everything and then start back up again. I remember in TSW3, and I think they have it in this one too. On some of the English tracks, like near London, you actually do have to stop midway through and then switch the pantograph. And that's funny. I'm giving her all she got, Captain. We need more power. Yeah, I thought that might have been the same company because it sounded they got very similar names, Aerosoft and Aerofly. Yeah, I know Aerosoft made those bus simulators. Yep, I've seen those before. Yeah, I think that it's just a bad patch that Microsoft put out last time around. I really think that the new update that they have coming out soon, I really think that's going to fix a lot of the issues, because what's going on here? Hang on a second. Oh, the brakes were on, no wonder. No wonder we were slowing down, the brakes were on. This brake gauge is right here. When they say 5 bar, it means get this up to number 5, and then the brakes are fully released. Anything below that, then the brakes are on. Yeah, I really hope the next patch they have that comes out, I really hope that fixes a lot of the issues. Because up until that patch they had come out, you know, like October, November last year, everything was perfect. I never had any issues at all. No issues. I could run it real time with real actual like real ATC, like actual flights in the air. Like everything I had everything turned on, all the mods, all the liveries, all the scenery, everything, and it was running perfect. Every plane, never had an issue. And then one day I turned it on, I had to do an update, quote unquote, and I did that patch, and next thing I know, everything is messed up. And I'm not the only one, because there's tons of people on the Microsoft forum that are experiencing the same thing I'm experiencing on multiple platforms, not just Series S. It's on the Series X. It's on PC. All right. I wanted to check to see if we had a any kind of speed limit drop coming up. We're good for a while. Oh yeah, here we go. Power changeover. There we go. That's what I was talking about. See how it says power changeover? Okay, so in 16 kilometers, we have a power changeover. So I guess that's where we're going to switch to DC current, and then we'll have to flip the circuit breaker and do all that kind of shit. Yeah, you should buy Red Dead. That's a good game. I haven't bought it for the Xbox. I have it on the PlayStation 4. Man, that was that was one of my favorite games ever to play. That game was so much fun. Not a big fan of the multiplayer on that game, but the campaign, there's a lot of stuff in that game. A lot of side missions, a lot of collectibles. The acting was really good. The areas are great. Yeah, that game is a lot of fun. Okay. I know what you mean. I get like that too sometimes, like a kid in a candy shop. Let's get some brakes on here so we can slow down a bit. Bring it back up to 5 bar. See if our dynamic brakes can kind of keep us at a good speed. Oh, we're going back uphill. Yep, me too. I did the same thing on PS4. I never played the first one, but I sure did play the hell out. I watched it. I watched the whole thing online on YouTube. I watched. I forget who it was now, but I watched the whole game online. Come on, brakes. Do your thing. Alright, let's bring it back up to 5 bar. It's so nice being able to operate the brakes with the triggers and the bumpers, instead of always having to grab the lever and all that. If it was easier to grab the levers, it'd be one thing, but I guess on PC you can use the mouse, but using the controller sometimes it's really awkward to grab those sometimes. Yeah. Yep. Sure did that zombie mode, that's right. I like the epilogue too in Red Dead 2. I like when you play as John Marston for a while, and then you get to explore that whole Western America region as John Marston. Yeah, that epilogue's a lot of fun. And I like how some of the side missions in the game, like with collectibles and stuff like that, you can't complete until you do the prologue. I'm sorry, until you do the epilogue. Sorry. I got dinged. I lost 15 points. Oh well. Remember, I'm trying to get over 8150. I got you. We're slowing down, buddy. So on the gauges where it says 181, where we have our speed, up in the like the top left where it has the 0 with the box around it, that's like that shows our power reading. But whenever it's in red or in yellow, it usually means the brakes are on. Like if we're in gear and we put the brakes on, that'll like go yellow or red. Or if we use like our dynamic brakes, like I'm doing right now, how it's like yellow. Dynamic brakes kind of like they're like the reverser of a jet engine. Like they reverse the like the power coming out. So instead of the engine pushing you forward, the engine will try to do what it can to slow you down a little bit. Of course I remember San Andreas. That's like probably my absolute favorite game of all time. GTA 5? Yeah. No, that was the name of the city, wasn't it? Right. What do you think I'm talking about? There's a game called 2005? Oh, no, I'm not talking about San Andreas, no. Nah, I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, you can play a lot of the GTA games on iPad, that's right. That's how I played a couple of GTA games, actually. The Chinese one, was it China Nights or... Yeah. CJ. I remember CJ. Used to have to get CJ to work out all the time and eat all kinds of food so he can get big. Otherwise, his homies won't like him around. All right, let me save this. Yep, PS2. I used to have one of those. I think I told you guys a story about that before. What? We have PS2s. Where? You got a PS2. Well, that's one. How do you get the 3? No, I'm saying we don't have 3. Okay. I had a PS2 a while ago when I was married, and my lovely wife at the time decided to throw it out because it was taking up too much space. Okay, I believe you. We still got to do something about that. Yep, I came in from work one day and that thing was gone. I was like, I wanted to play some Metallica Guitar Hero. That was like my favorite game on the PS2. I came in from a long day at the dealership. All I wanted to do was play a little bit of Guitar Hero, and I went downstairs in the basement. I was like, where's the game? And she's like, oh, I donated it. It was taking up too much space downstairs. I knew it was about over at that point. I knew we weren't gonna last as a couple at that point. Like if you're gonna throw out a PlayStation 2 because it's taking up too much space. I mean, I would have stayed married to her, but things started going downhill after that. Okay. Let's change the power over. Hey man, you might be okay to get married. You know, just make sure, you know, if she ever throws out your console because it took up too much space, then you know that it's not going to work out. All right, let's switch this to DC. Let's put this back up. Let's go ahead and lose the circuit breaker. Put the driving mode in manual control. And let's see if we can go now. No, not yet. All right. What else do we got to do? Very normal. There we go. All right, let's give it some juice, and now we can finish up. We're going to be a little bit late, though. Damn, I was hoping to get there in time. But we're close to getting gold. We just need to get another, like, 400 points. I like riding on trains. I haven't ridden on a train in a long time. It's been a long... Actually, I don't remember the last time I rode on a train. It's been a long time, that's for sure. Let me save this here. Alright, so we're going to have a big drop in speed here coming up. Alright, that's 30 more points. Well, even if I don't get gold, I can get gold next time now that I know how to turn it on and switch the power over and everything. I want to learn how to do the selected speed also, so I can use cruise control, which it's not that big of a deal. The trains in... There's 2 German trains in TSW3 that use this system where when you have it engaged, it will go from a stop, it'll take you up to the speed, like the speed for the track, and it'll keep you at whatever speed you need to be for the track, and it'll slow you down automatically and actually bring you to a full stop. It's a really cool system. I forget the name of it, but it's a really cool system. All you really got to do at that point is just make sure that that you don't overspeed, or but you can kind of just, it's almost like autopilot. You just engage it and it takes off. It flies down the tracks at the appropriate speed. It'll slow down on its own, and it'll come in for a landing at the station too. So it looks like when you're in DC power, you don't go as fast, which would make sense. So I remember with some of these trains, when you have like local power or certain types of power, you don't always you won't go as fast. Oh, slow down. Before we lose more points. Ah, we only got 15 points, damn it. Gotta get below 60, get below 60. There we go. All right, very good. So that's Horn Low. Where's Horn High? Ah, there we go. And there's another train. Yeah, well, it's not autopilot, but it's close to it. But yeah, it's I forget the name of the train. I think it's a BSR something. And there's another train in Germany. When you start moving forward, it actually plays the scale of notes, like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Like it'll play those exact pitches as you're going up in speed. It's pretty wild. Yeah, Germany's got some cool trains. All right, power handles off. We got to be at 30 miles an hour. We're 30 kilometers coming up here. Real quick, Jesus Christ. Oh, we're definitely not going to get a bonus for time, that's for sure. But it's all right. I'd rather lose a time bonus. Hey, we got gold. We're over 8150. Sweet. Now it doesn't matter what we get. And we're still going to get a little bit of a bonus afterwards, too. I think it would be cool, though, if they made us come outside and switch the tracks, though, but like as we're coming up here. Like they do on the American tracks. One thing I wish they would change, though, is when your camera runs into something, when you're running into it at high speeds, it like either throws you back inside the cabin or like it like ducks you down automatically. Like it like bounces you off of it. That to me is a little strange. Yeah, look at all these tracks, man. Jesus. Well, we are pulling in. Oh yeah, Japan's got some cool trains. Yeah, there's this girl on YouTube I watch a little bit. It's like Japan something. I forget the name of the channel, but yeah, she takes all these train rides to like these remote locations and shit like that. She's on like different trains all the time, and they got some really fast trains in Japan. Coming in, baby. Make some room. This was a cool little track, man. I have to do this again. Well, there's plenty more scenarios with this train. I think there's like another 30 scenarios with this train. Plus, there's all the ones you can make up yourself, too. Maybe next time I'll do one of the steam engines. Steam engines are really cool. They sound really cool in this game. And I like, once I get comfortable again with the steam engines, I like turning off all the assistants. So like I have to shovel the coal myself and create the steam, and like I control when all that happens. With the assistants turned on, like that stuff's kind of done automatically. You just have to worry about giving it the right amount of, throttle and the right amount of brakes. No. I don't wanna stop this early. Oh, damn it. I like to try to get like right up on that point if I can, but oh well. Yeah, right when we're done loading. So came in 7 minutes late. That's not great. 16-16 Super Bowl. Kansas City Chiefs are 3rd and goal to San Francisco 3. Wonder what the over-under is for the game tonight. I stopped doing all that kind of sports book and all that stuff. I stopped that stuff right when COVID hit. I used to make some decent money on the side doing DraftKings and FanDuel. But once COVID hit, I stopped. You know, when all the sports stopped, I stopped doing it myself. And then once the NFL started putting a criminal on their jerseys and started kneeling for the national anthem, I just kind of gave up on football altogether, really. I still watch the Ravens here and there, and I still watch a few games here and there, but I'm not a fan like I used to. Yeah, betting. Yep. Yeah. Well, it wasn't like gambling like on points. It was like DraftKings where you like bet on like which players are going to do good for the week and all that. Sweet, man. I got gold, bitch. All right, Sir Moofy. All right, let's go to main menu. All right, I think I'm going to turn in here tonight, guys. But I will more than likely be back tomorrow around the same time as usual. Yeah, I was making some decent money on the side for a couple of years. I was making probably about $1,000 a month. And I came close a couple of times. What was I going to say? I came close a couple of times to winning one of the really big tournaments where you win like $500,000. You know, I was like 1/10 of a point away from taking first place, but I'm sure it was me and 1,000 other guys that were in the same boat, but still. Anyways, all right, I am getting out of here. I will more than likely be back tomorrow night with that de Havilland Caribou, and we'll test fly that bitch and, you know, see if we can make some soft buttery landings with that. So sweet. Well, I hope she gets that million, man. If she gets that million, you know, I hope she breaks off a little chunk so you can get yourself some good shit. So, all right, folks, I will see y'all later. Please subscribe. Please click the like button. Please follow. And y'all have a good rest of Sunday. And that's about it. See ya.